Hey, what's up? Shit's kind of fucked. But yeah, let me explain what happened, I guess. So it's like 3 days ago. I'm going home after doing some deliveries and hanging out with Harrison, my friend. As I'm making my way home, there's like an e-bike on the road, and the guy keeps looking at me, like over the shoulder, and keeps swerving to the middle of the lane, kind of going in front of me, as I'm going a little faster than him. And then I'm like, what is this guy on about? Like, I'm a bit confused. Then I pass by him. As I pass by him, I throw my hand up, like, yo, wake up, like, what you doing? The guy gets pissed the fuck off and starts chasing me. um, I was like, all right, I don't want to find out what's going on. And he's catching up. I'm a bit tired because I was doing the deliveries during the day. Um, and then he starts swearing and shit and like making threats, and I'm like, I'm not down to figure it out what the fuck is gonna happen, you know? Like the guy is clearly like, I don't know if he was drunk or something. The guy was like, I don't know. It's one of those things you don't want to find out. As I'm running away, I get to a big red light, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be stuck here. So I try to jump the red light. And then there's one car coming, and then I'm going this way, there's a car here, and he can turn left, right? So I carve to the right because he's not signaling, and then as I carve to the right, pass behind him. So when he passes, I just pass, and then I don't lose time to the e-bike, so I don't get caught pretty much on whatever the fuck the guy wanted to do with me. The car didn't signal and just turned straight into me. The guy was doing about 30 miles an hour on a 20. I was doing like 15 miles an hour because I slowed down a bit when I got to the red light to think what I was going to do. Um, then I got hit on my left side, so I got T-boned. And yeah, I didn't have a concussion. I just smashed that windshield. Like, honestly, like, it was bad. My stuff went flying all over the place, and I went to the ground. The bike was fucked straight away. I will show it to you guys. But, yeah, and then the e-bike caught up. Um, he saw me on the ground. I was getting up. I was, like, dragging the bike to the curb because I wanted to sit down. I knew my leg was fucked as soon as I got hit. I checked the rest of my body. Everything else seemed fine. But my left leg was clearly like I was limping straight away, like barely walking. The e-bike catches up and starts kicking me on the leg that is hurt and like trying to take my bike and trying to take all my stuff. And then I just start like dragging myself, trying to hold on my stuff. Then the driver of the car also comes out and he's like trying to understand what's going on, like not really helping, but you know, the guy is pissed as well. So then some members of the public saw what was going on, so things calmed down a bit. The guy stopped like hitting me. He tried to punch me and stuff. But I was able to like keep a little distance, like limping away. Um, and yeah, that's like straight away after the crash. I kept walking around a bit, trying to make distance. The e-bike guy that was trying to rob my shit start calling some people and shit to come down, and I was like, oh my god, I'm fucked. And nobody's calling ambulance, nobody's calling the police. The car driver starts to get mad at me because, well, I'm trying to get away from the thief, first of all, then sort out whatever the fuck happened with the car. And then he gets mad, he starts shouting and starts to grab my bike as well, trying to take my stuff, asking for cash. And I'm like, oh, nice. So I just trying to avoid one guy taking my shit, and I got another one now trying to take my shit. And yeah, that went on for like 2 minutes, and then I was able to gain time. I knew I had to get the fuck out of there, because nobody wanted to call the police. Nobody was willing to help me. Quite the opposite, to be honest. Even the member of the public. Nobody, like, the guy was literally kicking my shit and kicking me as I was, like, going down, and nobody wanted to stop him, which is kind of crazy. But okay. I was able to gain time. my stuff went flying away, so I kept saying, like, let me just grab my stuff, and I kept limping away, trying to gain time and think what I was gonna do. And that's when I saw a lady parked just a little further down. She was looking at me, and she asked if I needed help. And then I was lucky that everybody was distracted around the corner with the car. They were looking at the windshield. So I just got to the woman and I said, please just take me out of here. Just get me away off this. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen. Just take me to the hospital. And then she helped me. Fortunately, I put the bike in the back of her car and she just drove me to the hospital, which is very lucky. I'm very thankful. Honestly, like, I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen. Like, at the moment, as soon as I got in the car and I saw, like, nobody saw me, like, leave, and, like, I was, like, out of that shit, I was like, okay, now I can deal with whatever comes. I'm just glad I got out of there, because it was not looking good. Like, the fact that nobody wanted to call the police or anything, regardless of who's wrong or right on that situation, was quite, like, not shocking, but, like, concerning, because I'm like, okay, I gotta start out on my own, and I'm like, they're against me, like, kinda, so I was like, alright. Went to the hospital, spent like 4 or 5 hours there, relatively quick, did x-rays and stuff. Let's talk about my damage first, and then we can talk about the bike. But yeah, I sprained the ligament on my thumb. Got some bruises around. My right knee is a little bruised, but nothing crazy. But my ankle is the fucked up part. So, the feet is fine. But the ankle, it seems that I broke a little bone on the inside of my ankle, which the doctor said is uncommon and important. We don't like those words together like that. So, it's very swollen, like from the... It's hard to show it to you guys. I shouldn't even be standing up like this. But like from here down, it's kind of swollen. It's not hurting. It's just annoying to get around with the crutches. My first time with crutches. But I'm doing okay. Healing, taking the meds. Got an appointment soon. But that was the outcome. Got a cast on. And it's going to last like 2 weeks. And then after it's unswollen, I can check where I stand in regards to the bone. If it's going to be something that is going to take a long time to heal, or is going to affect how I move, if I'm going to need physiotherapy. It's unsure yet. I don't have answers, and there's nothing I can do about that. It's a bit concerning, since now that I work pretty much full-time as a courier and with my photography, I freelance, and I totaled my work bike and I can't even walk, so out of work for a bit. So as long as I can get back on my feet, at least I can start thinking on what to do to get back into rhythm, I guess. Bike wise, okay, bike wise, so the bike is pretty much the same way after the crash. I didn't change or mess with anything. Front wheel is completely wobble, like it's donezo, like, yeah, it's wonky. Front fork is also broken, on this side. Like, didn't break, I mean, it's cracked the fuck up and it broke, but like, it didn't like snap. Handlebar got fucked as well, and unfortunately, the frame. The frame has 2 nasty dents on the top and is also bent, which is quite sad. And this is my work bike. It's the Dolan. I didn't even have the opportunity to do a bike check, which I wanted to do. It was on the plans. But I mean, I can do a quick run through from the parts. It's the last version of the Dolan that Dolan made. It's a pre-production model. That's why it's not painted. I bought it exactly because I want it without the logos and decals. Then I put my own decals. I had a crash in May last year. No, in March last year, where a guy did a U-turn and hit me on this bike as well. And then both wheels got fucked, and the fork as well. So this is a different fork, but it's quite nice because it has some pink stripes that match the whole pink vibe that I put on the bike. Got the Alpina cranks, the MRV12 pedals, Izumi chain, got an ARN chain ring, 47-17 is the ratio. The wheel set was a H-Sun archetype with BLB hubs. Seat post, Alpina. Saddle is a Selle Italia X3. Deda bars and a random 100mm stem. Got the chrome bag where I keep all my tools for work. I was wearing a helmet. I had my lights on. I have pretty much everything that I was wearing at the time of the crash. I just lost my U-lock. My U-lock went flying. I don't know where my U-lock is. It's probably got stuck in the guy's windshield, honestly. So I lost my lock, and I lost my front light. My Wahoo also broke. The mount is broken. And yeah, the tire didn't pop, so I got a tube and a tire still. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I still have the Cinelli and I got the Presto, but those are not work bikes. This was gonna be my trick and work bike. It was my first one, and you know, I have oh, there's an emotional attachment to it, of course. But with the frame in this condition, I can't ride it, I assume. You can't unbend aluminum. It's not recommended. If it was still, probably you could do something about it. But aluminum, yeah. Probably there's more stuff compromised. I haven't even done a full evaluation of the frame. I'm not a mechanic either. But yeah. I thought my chainring was bent as well, but aren't holding up, it seems. But yeah, it's just an update on my condition and what's going on. Still gonna have like a week and a half of the cast and whatever to see where I land. And well, right now I'm just taking time to like rest a bit. Not much I can do in regards to my situation. Don't have ideas of what I'm gonna do with the bike. I was honestly saving a bit of money and planning to improve my desktop, my computer, so I can edit smoother, because I have been struggling with the editing since there's a lot from New York, and it's been taking quite a long time, so I wanted to make some improvements there, get some new gear. But now I need a new work bike as well, to do my deliveries and, you know, to be the daily bike. So I don't know where I stand on that right now. Still a question mark, but yeah, gonna have a little think and see what I can do about it. Am I shaken up about it? Not really. I mean, shit happens, and of course, on hindsight, can always write better, can always make better decisions. But yeah, it's a lot going on, and you know, I'm just glad I'm here now, I guess. You know, can say I got away with a lot on this one. Not a reality check, nothing like that, honestly. Like, I'm still here, and I will continue to be here. Just gotta wait a little bit now, I guess. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys and also explain a little better. Also, my bike was with the woman that helped me go to the hospital. She lived nearby, so she brought the bike back to me. So yeah, if it wasn't for her, to be honest, I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen to me, where I would be right now. And yeah, I'm just very grateful that I'm just waiting to heal and then see what happens with my life right now. So yeah, thank you, and yeah, I'm gonna start posting New York content, because now that I'm not working, I just stay home all day doing fuck all. So I'm editing all my New York stuff and other videos, so those are gonna be posted soon. Not posted soon, posted straight after this. So yeah, this is the New York announcement. Yippee! Bye bye.